Hello guys, it is me, Sir Moose54, and I just got launched into the sky. Well, let's not talk about that. So, you're always the one kid in your friend group that just can't seem to speedbridge whatsoever. Well, I have the tutorial for you, so make sure to watch until the end. Also leave a like and subscribe if you want to, though. You don't really have to. I'm not really that serious with YouTube currently, but yeah, that will change very soon. So basically, I'm just gonna have to explain to you what speed bridging is. So speed bridging is just bridging faster, or the fancy way of saying bridging if you're good. So it's like, it basically just goes like this. Sometimes your aim is a bit shaky, but that's fine. You don't really need to have that precise aim to speed bridge. Like, it doesn't have to be that precise. And as you can see, it's pretty fast. 20.9 seconds. And you might ask, how did you do it? Well, that's what I'm gonna explain now. So let me just explain it real quick. So let me just demonstrate it real quick. So basically, as you can see, I'm in this lobby right now, and in the top left on my screen, you can, like, on the right of the FPS section, you can see a momentum mod. It just basically tracks how fast I go. So you know that if I sprint in a straight line, I'll go like 5.6, actually no sprint, I'll go 4.3 blocks or meters per second. So basically, we can apply, there's the way, that's not the fastest way. So if you angle yourself around 45 degrees and then hold A and D, as you can see, you move at 4.4 blocks per second. And so why does this matter? Well, in bridging it matters because a lot of people make this mistake where they try to speed bridge like this, and you don't want to be speed bridging like this because it just hinders your momentum and makes it really difficult to speed bridge. But if you angle yourself diagonally, it's really easy to speed bridge. Like that. So basically, how do I do it? So basically, what you want to do is you want to angle yourself like 45 degrees. It doesn't have to be that specific, like not that specific. So what you want to do is you want to use Optifine if you have it, and go to like around the middle of the block. And then once you're doing that, just right click and then immediately on hold shift, and like once you're around at the edge of the block, just hold down shift again. And ideally, the reason why this is fast is because you're not constantly holding down shift, but it can still be slow. And the reason why that is, if you hold down shift a lot for a long time, it hinders your momentum, makes it really difficult. But if you just lightly tap shift, that's not going to be an issue. Like, see what happens when I just lightly tap shift. But that's what happens when I lightly tap shift, and that's called schnell bridging, which is pretty much a faster version of speed bridging. I'm not too good at it, but no one is really. It's kind of difficult to learn. So basically, it's all in timing, and it will improve with muscle memory. So your speed bridging will go from this to this, and maybe, if you are good enough, to this. Nope, that's a bit embarrassing. Okay, there. You can be that good if you just practice. Like how I did. It just took me like a few days, and I was pretty much a master at it. So, what are some common mistakes that a person can make while speed bridging? One common mistake is that they'll probably like aim at either top or at the bottom of the block, which they don't work. They both don't work. Second of all, you need to make sure you're like actually right clicking. Just if you have a mouse that takes a lot of pressure, just slam it down. It makes it a lot easier to speed bridge. Second of all, just do it diagonally. It's not even that difficult to learn. So basically, I've already explained what speed bridging is, how to do it. So I don't know what there is much to do in this video. Like, I don't know what to do. video. So I can tell you why speedbridging will be useful. Sometimes when you're playing Bed Wars and you can see that a person's like rushing you within 15 seconds of the game, that's because they're most likely speedbridging, which is a really good to know. Although it's not worth learning early game because the average player is so bad, it is worth learning eventually. So that's really all I have to talk about in this video. Bye bye.